right. It's Helen Porter staking here, ready to Valley v. Morgan. The score is 0-0. Heidi, number 1, is up for the serve. And nice serve. Morgan passes over. Hannah Clark up for the set. Emily Hutchinson for the kill. But it's sadly out. What a shame. Valley trying to come up from their loss on Wednesday against, I believe, Hillray. Jessica Paholsky for the hit, sorry. Morgan shanks the ball, and the score lies at 2-1 to Valley Regional. Sadly, I'm alone today. My co-host, Ryan, did not show up. Hannah Clark up for the serve. Nice serve. Sadly, it was out. Morgan up for the serve. The score is 2-2. Number 19's up for the serve. Heidi up for the bump. Emily Hutchinson for the kill, and Morgan can't return it, so the score is 3-2 Valley. Let's hope the girls can keep it up. Jessica Paholsky up for the kill. For the serve, sorry. And sadly it was out. She has a power serve, I think, anyway. Morgan, number 5, up for the serve. Morgan almost saved it, but sadly could not return it back over the net without it going out. So Valley has the serve. The score is 4-3 to Valley. Alex Vujenic, the libero's up for the serve. Hopefully, she has a good serve. She has a good serve. The power serve. Alex up for the second serve. The score is 4-4. Right now tied up. Alex up for the serve. Morgan has a somewhat nice pass up, but a little hectic. Maybe needs some more communication because she just ran into her teammate, which is crazy. Alex is up for her 3rd or 4th serve. The score is 6-4. Let's hopefully she keeps it up. Maddie up for the pass, front row. Electra up for the kill. That was a nice tap over the net. Effortless is what we would call that. I think Valley only has 1 loss, which was Wednesday. So far they're in a tie for first place with HK and I believe Hillray. Alex is up for the serve. Oh, really? Just informed Hillray has 3 losses, so that was a lie. But Hillray beat us on Wednesday. Morgan's up for the serve. on serve. Fairly easy to bring up. Electra just tapping them over the net today. Effortless hits. Electra's up for the serve. Always had a powerful serve. Maddie just hit it out, so Morgan has the serve. Number 40. Wow, that's a big number. Morgan up for this. Number 40 up for her second serve. The score is all tied up to 8-8. Electra up for the set. Hannah up for the set. And Alex for the kill. Back row. Pass over by Morgan. Hannah sets it up. Tapped over by Morgan. They're winning 9-8. Let's hope maybe Valley can guess at that. Maybe Morgan is going to be one of their many competitors that they're facing. Hit by Morgan, passed over by Alex. Seems like the Valley morale is somewhat shifting. Number 40 is up for the serve again. Jess Paholski with her signature kill, bringing the score up to 9-10. Valley. Morgan's still up for the lead, but we'll see how long that lasts. Nice serve by Maddie Just. But was failed to return back over by Morgan. Let's see, the score is all tied up 10-10. I wonder if Maddie Just will be the secret weapon today. Passed over by Morgan, bumped by Electra, set up by Hannah, and almost four touches by Morgan, which is not allowed in volleyball, but that's okay. The score is 11-10 Valley, bringing back up the lead. Let's see if Maddie Just can keep it up. Nice kill by Jess Paholski almost. But sadly shanked by Electra. The score is tied up again for the fourth time. 11-11 is where it stands. Morgan, number 7, is up for the serve. Morgan has had a long history with Valley. Pass back over by Electra. By Morgan, sorry. But to an open area, Valley just couldn't return it. Number 7 is up for the serve again at Morgan. Valley ceiling tripping them up, I believe. 13-11 is where the score is at. Number 7 is up for the serve again. It seems like she is a streak going. Seems like Valley needed the timeout. Trying to change their ways. Maybe Valley will be changing things up around here. Let's see. Looks like the coach is giving them a little pep talk. But same with Morgan. They look very happy over there. Hopefully Valley isn't giving up just yet. They've come back from worse before. Only 3 points down. 14-11 is where the score is at. Number 7 is still serving for Morgan. Let's hope Valley can bring it back. Number 7 up for the serve. And looks like that timeout didn't do her justice. Served it right into the net. Valley Regional with the score 12-14. Heidi Clark is up for the serve. She's grown a lot since freshman year. But sadly, she served it into the net. So Morgan has the serve again. It's 15-12 to Morgan. Looks like Electra shanked the ball, but it's okay. 16-12 is the score. Hannah Clark is up for the serve. Hannah's powerful serve serves out. The score is 17-13. And let's hope Valley can get it back. Maybe that loss on Wednesday. It's really getting to them. The score is 18-13 to Morgan. Valley is down by 5. Let's hope they can bring it back up. Number 19 up for the serve. Too powerful. Seems like today a lot of people have been serving it out. Very powerful, gotta control it. Jessica Holsky up for her serve. That was in. Even from here, I could see that was in. It's 18-15 to Valley. Only 3 points behind now. Passed over. Nice placement by Electra in the back left corner. No one was there. Seems like Valley served it out. The score is 19-16. Number 5 is up for the serve for Morgan. Short serve. Almost didn't go over. Tapped over by Maddie. Kill right in the center where no one was there. Good placement for Valley. Keeps hitting it into spaces where Morgan isn't. If that makes any sense. 2 touches on the ball, not allowed. Basically, for anyone watching who doesn't know, when the setter sets the ball up, they have to have 1 touch on the ball with both hands. which means it's very difficult. I don't know where I was going with that. But number 16, Alex Vajenic is up for the serve. Hannah Clark's up for the set. Electra sadly hitting it out. It's 20-19 to Morgan. Let's see where this goes. Morgan in past years, has always been one of Valley's biggest rivals. It's 2019. Good call by Alex Vajenic. Nice push by Heidi back over the net. Saved by Morgan. Tapped over by Hannah Clark. Blocked by Electra. That was impressive. She tied up the score. It's 20-20 Valley Morgan. And Electra is up for the serve. What an impressive game to watch. A lot of people calling it in, a lot of people calling it out. Interesting call, but it's 21-20 to Morgan. Let's hope Valley can get it back. Up, brought up by Alex. Hit by Maddie. Blocked by Hannah. But it seems like 4 touches were made on the ball, but I'm not quite sure. Valley's tied up the score again, 21-21. Maddie just is up for the serve. Nice serve. I think this is going to be a long game because it's 22-21 to Morgan, and it keeps going back and forth between Valley and Morgan. As I said before, Morgan has always been one of Valley's biggest rivals, but shanked by Maddie Just, but that's okay. It's 23-21 to Morgan. Seems like Morgan's very happy knowing how well Valley has been playing this year. That they're up by 2. Looks like Valley morale is coming back with the supporters streaming in, exciting the parents. Let's see how this goes. Number 7 up for the serve again. Saved by Heidi. Passed over by Alex. Pushed. Oh, Morgan touched the net, which means it's 22-23 to Valley. Heidi Clark was up for her serve for the second time. And we're going to see if Valley can tie the score back up. Rachel Donut is up for the serve. Junior. Nice kill by Jess. Her hits, when they're right, they are unpassable. Unpassable. Rachel Donut, Junior Valley, is going to be up to serve after the timeout. Valley changing its strategy. Morgan changing its strategy. I'm not actually sure who called the timeout. It's interesting to see how over the years the biggest rivals never change, and Morgan will always be one of Valley's biggest rivals. I think just the idea of Morgan playing Valley is just always going to be like an intense game, if that makes any sense for anyone watching. Rachel Donut up for her second serve. She seems like she's in a good mood. That's always good. Always enjoy what you're doing. Rachel being subbed out by Heidi. Alex Vajenik is back in the game. And Morgan is up for the serve, number 4. It's 24-23. Morgan just won their first game against Valley, but we're going to see how the rest of them go. Hopefully this doesn't lower Valley's morale, because I'm sure they'll probably bring a fight. We're going to take a short break. 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Be right back, guys. All right, the break is over, and Valley and Morgan are getting ready for their second game. We'll see how this one plays out. Valley, it looks like they're going to get the serve. We're going to see how this plays out. Maddie Just is up for the serve. Let's see how this plays out. Powerful serve. Out. Passed out by Morgan. Valley starting this off with a positive streak with 1-0 is the score. Maddie Just up for her second serve. Serves it into the net, sadly. It's 1-1 now, tied up. It's interesting to watch the game while knowing that I played the past 3 years and not playing this year. Straight down by Jessica Baholski. No way to return it by Morgan. So the score is 2-1 to Valley. Let's see if Heidi can serve it up. I have faith. Nice serve by Heidi, brought up by the libero. Touched by Emily Hutchinson. Being tall is great. Tapped it right over. Valley's secret weapon. Heidi Clark up for her second serve. The score is 3-1. Passed in the face. Number 10 on Morgan. She seems okay. Yeah. I've seen people get hit in the face by Jessica Paholski's hit. Shanked by Valley. 4-2 to number 4 is up for the serve on Morgan. Score is 4-2. Passed up by Heidi, set up by Hannah, and tapped over by Emily, where no one was touched by Morgan, but no one was able to return it. Hannah Clark is up for the serve. Score is 5-2. Powerful serve. Set up by Morgan. I feel like that might have been a double touch, but what do I know? It's the way a ball rolls and the sound it makes when you can decide whether the setter touched it twice or not. But number 19 is up for the serve on Morgan, and the score is 5-3 to Valley. Nice set up by Hannah, hit over by Electra. The ceiling is so annoying. Hit by Emily. Tapped over by Electra. But sadly shanked by Alex Vajenik. Valley's libero, so Morgan got the point, and the score is now 5-4. Valley's still leading by 1. And number 19 is up for the serve again. Brought up by Heidi. Passed over by, I think, Jess. Hit into the net by Morgan, and so the score is now 6-4 to Valley. Hit into the net again by Morgan. I think the same girl, number 5, and so the score is now 7-4. saved by Morgan. It was almost a shank. Valley tapped over by parents getting antsy. Set up by Hannah. Killed by Maddie Just. And the score is now 8-4. Valley's really fighting hard this game. Jessica Polsky is up for the serve. Valley Regional leading 9-4. Timeout. Looks like Valley's really fighting hard this game. And we're back. Jessica Polsky up for her power serve. Seems like the crowd's really getting into it. Parents are antsy, jumping up and down. Nice serve by Jessica Polsky. Shanked by number 3 on Morgan, and the score is now 10-4 Valley Regional. Really racking up the points here, knock on wood. And shanked by Morgan again. Jessica Polsky up for the serve again. And sadly it was out. But the score still is 11-5 Valley. They really racked up some points just now. Passed up. Pushed by Jess. They're really learning about placement at Valley. So whenever there's an open space, they just seem to put it there. And Morgan's like, oh, where'd the ball go? But Alex is up for the serve with their libero. The score is 12-5. Set up by Morgan. And it's hit out by Morgan, which was a nice kill. I'll give them that. But not in the right place. Alex is up for her second serve. Nice serve. Called in. It was in. It was a nice serve, and Morgan just let the ball drop. I remember learning that you have to run for everything because calls are close, and if it's on the line, it's in. So you got to follow the ball. You don't just watch it. Touched by Hannah Clark. Pushed by Morgan. But right to Jess Baholsky. Oh, that was a tricky situation because she passed it and she kind of fell and she was in the way and they didn't want to hurt her. But I guess that's a good thing because choosing teammates' safety before getting the ball is a smart decision because you don't want people out for the season. Alex is up for the serve. Touched by Heidi, sadly dropped though. So the score is now 15-6. Valley still racking up the points, 9-point lead. And Morgan, number 10, is up for the serve. She's the girl that got hit in the face, I believe. She seems like she's fine though. Passed up by Jess, almost touched the ceiling. Killed by Alexa. And those ceilings are really a pain. Like, I remember one year someone passed the ball and hit the ceiling and the tile started falling and the whole team dropped to the ground. But the tile just floated because it's like made of like some sort of cardboard that doesn't hurt anyone. But it was funny seeing all of them scream. Over and up for the kill. Shanked by Morgan, number 10. The score is now 17-6 and Valley is just on a roll right now. Now for the timeout, looks like Morgan coach is giving them a bit of a pep talk, and Valley's coach is just like, keep it up, girls. You're doing great. It's interesting doing this alone. You don't really have anyone to talk to. It's kind of like I'm talking to myself. And I'm pretty boring, got to say, so. 5 seconds left for the timeout. Looks like everyone's ready to go. Electra, number 22, is up for the serve. We definitely have those players that bring positive vibes to the court, and I think Electra is definitely one of those people. It makes everyone feel very great on the court. And she sadly served it out, though, but the score is still a 10-point lead to Valley, 17-7. Number 40 is up for the serve, Morgan. We're going to see how well they want this win because they got to fight for it. Nice kill by Electra, right to the girl's chest. And you don't really know what to do when it comes to your chest because you're like, should I pass it? Should I set it? It's in a place that your hands don't really go either way, so you just kind of flop. Maddie just up for the serve. Oh, right into the net. I remember when I was a freshman, so 3 years ago now, we had a player, Kenna Campbell, and someone served it into the back of her head, and she was out for the whole season for the concussion. But number 7 is up for the serve again. I know she's a powerful server for Morgan, and we'll see how Valley takes to it. Saved by Electra. Set up by Hannah. Tapped over by Jess. Lovely placement. See, the court was open, and she has eyes. She knew where to put it. The score is 19-8, and Heidi Clark is up for the serve. Let's see how well she does. Number 10 sets it. Heidi Clark shanked it. That was a really hard kill, though, so we won't give her too much heat for it. But 19-9 is the score, and Valley is still 10 points up. Morgan, number 4, is up for the serve again. She's a powerful server. I've started to pick up on it. But it's out. Maybe too powerful. So Hannah Clark is up for the serve. She I remember freshman year would always have to throw the ball up and then drop it and then throw it up again because she'd always mess up her first serve. Powerful serve now, though. Over just. Hit, I should say, by Jess Paholski. Blocked by Emily. Tapped over. Set up by Morgan. Kill again. Morgan's really fighting hard. The score is still 10-point lead by Valley Regional. 20-10. That was a good year, 2010. Everyone was innocent. We were all 10 years old. Well, I mean, anyone born in the year 2000. But number 19's up for the serve. Right into the net. The score is now an 11-point lead. It's 21-10 to Valley. Let's see if they can get the 4 points. Valley's really fighting hard this time. Last game they lost, but it looks like Morgan's getting a little tired. Maybe used all their energy in their first game. Good line judge. But 21-11 is the score. Number 5 is up for the serve, and they're still back to a 10-point lead by Valley Regional. Heidi passes it up. Hannah sets it. Tapped over by Emily Hutchinson, and Morgan just couldn't return it. 22-11 is the score. 11 points up, Valley Regional. Alex Vajenik up for her famous serve. Sadly, it was out. It was very powerful, though. Maybe she takes a few steps back. (22-12) is the score, and Valley is up again by 10 points. Passed up by their libero, considering nice placement by Valley. Bad communication by Morgan, but they still got it over. Back set by Hannah, killed by Electra, and no one was there. It touched by Morgan, but it just seems that like Morgan's defensive side is really struggling this game. They were doing very well last game, but it seems like Valley's really stepped up their serves this game because I'm sure their coach gave them a stern talk. That was going to be in, but good call for... All right, it's 24-12 to Valley. Game point. We're going to see how this goes. Electra Casso up for the serve. Shanked over by Morgan. So Valley Regional winning 25. Okay. It seems like this is going to be a tough, probably going to go to 5 games. Valley's lost 1, Morgan's lost 1. And the 50-50 raffle is going on, so I'm going to take a quick break. Not signing off just yet, but... clock's run down. It seems like both teams are almost ready, and we're going to see who's going to fight hard because they both have a win and they both have a loss. So we'll see how this plays out. It's probably going to go to 4 or 5 games, considering they are very tough teams against each other. They're very good. Both really good teams. Electra up for the nice pass. Nice set by Hannah. Hit by Jess Bohoski. They bared the blow with the touch so that it wouldn't hit the ground. Set up by Morgan. Killed. Passed up by our defensive specialist. Out. Hit out by Jessica Bohoski, which is a shame, but we're going to see how this goes. Number 7, powerful server up for the serve. Into the net, though, so the score is now tied up 1-1. We're going to see how this goes. I can't base the game off of what just happened because it's tied up. Served by Heidi Clark. Miscommunication by Morgan again. I think they really need to get that under control. Heidi Clark's power serve again. Hit over from the back row on Morgan's side. Hit by Emily Hutchinson into a spot that was empty again. Valley has worked on their placement for this match. Heidi Clark up for her 3rd serve. Sadly drops by Morgan. Valley's leading 4-1. Heidi Clark is up for her serve. 4th or 5th serve in that picture. Shanked by Morgan. What a shame. The score is now 5-1 Valley. And Heidi is up for the serve once again. We're going to see how long she plays out for. Powerful serves by Heidi happening right now. Pass up by Electra. Set. Just touched over by Jess. She's very good with placement today. I mean, she's always good with placement, but today in particular. See, look at that. Shanked by Morgan. Miscommunication again. The score is now 6-1 Valley, and we're going to see how this goes. That's okay. Heidi had a very long streak, and score is now 6-2. Sadly shanked by Heidi Clark on Valley's end, so the score is now 6-3. And Morgan, number 4, is up for the serve. Number 4 up for the serve. Heidi up with the pass. Hannah up for the set. And Jess up for the kill. Straight down to the ground. No. Once again, unpassable. I think that's her 3rd unpassable hit today. Kill, I should say. I would not want to get hit in the face with one of her balls because she's hit about, I think she's given 2 people concussions before from other teams, which she always feels very badly about, but Hannah Cook up for the serve. The score is 7-3. The ball almost knocked me out. It's okay, though. What an interesting... Trying to knock out the commentator. Obviously, they don't like what I'm saying. hit the ground. I'm sure, I remember one year, one of our players, I forget who it was, someone in my grade, I believe, I'm a senior, ran up the stairs and passed it back onto the court. And it was illegal because they didn't touch the ground or the walls. Missed call by Alex Vajenik, and the score is now coming to a tie, almost 7-6 Valley. Morgan just had a 5-run streak. Number 19 is up for the serve. Touch by Alex, set up. Hannah Clark passes it over. Low pass though, so that they can easily return it. Blocked by Electra. Right into the net by Morgan. So the score is 8-6 to Valley. Let's see if they can keep it up. Maddie just now back on the court. Alex is off. Jess Bohoski is up for the serve, and the score is 8-6. Let's see how well this goes. Jess has always had her really powerful jump serve. A bit of an oops by Morgan's end, and just didn't know what to do with it, so kind of just flopped. So Alex is up for the serve again. 9-7 is the score. Hannah Clark is up for the set. Electra with the kill, straight to the floor. Another unpassable hit, so that Valley really is stepping up their game. They've grown so much as freshmen, I can say that for sure. Number 16 is up for the serve, Alex Vajenik.
Nice, Alex.
Shanked by Morgan. Saved by Morgan. Morgan gets the point, and now the score is 10-8, I believe. Really fighting hard. Not as much of a lead as last time Valley had last game, but they're still winning by 2. So let's see if they can keep it up. We'll see how Morgan Electra up. Hannah doing a one-handed set, which is not supposed to happen, but Morgan messes up, and the score is now 11-8. Valley with the lead by 3 points. Let's see how well they keep going. Electra up for the serve. Nice serve. Almost shanked, but gotten up by Morgan. Passed over. Touched by Morgan. They didn't call Jess's touch as a double touch, even though it might have been, but 22 is up for the serve. Electra Castles, and we'll see how this goes. 12-8 is the score. It was completely in. The Valley volleyball team, supporters, and JV on the sidelines are really trying to boost morale, which is helping a bit. I think when the parents get involved and JV gets involved and supporters get involved, it's a really great show to watch. fun to see the supporters sometimes more than the game. I'm just kidding. Alex saves it, rolls, and Electra up for the push into the corner that was empty, but Morgan still got it up. Maddie goes up for the... Hannah Clark sadly touched the net, I think with her ponytail, but they're very strict with those rules. I never understood why, though, because can you really control where your hair goes when it's in a ponytail? I don't think so. But the rules are the rules. Morgan's number 40 is up for the serve again. Into the net, sadly. It seems to be a recurring thing, but that's okay. I'm sure she'll get her serve back. Maddie Just is up for the serve, number 11. 14-9 is the score. Valley with a 5-point lead. Let's see how well they can keep it up. Touched the ceiling, and that's considered out, which I always thought was interesting, but it is the rule that if it touches the ceiling and goes over to the other side, that's... Morgan shanks the ball under the net. What a shame. But 16-9 is the score. Valley. Maddie is up for the serve again. Seems like Morgan's defensive side, especially the defensive specialist, is really struggling at the moment. But it's okay. That was out. If anyone watching doesn't know volleyball, if you see the red antennas on the net, if someone hits it and it goes over, if it goes outside of the basically in between the two red poles is what's in. So if it goes outside the red pole but it still goes over and in, that's considered out, if that makes any sense. It's weird rules. I wonder who came up with the rules for volleyball because they're very odd. The score is 17-10 and number 7 is up for the serve. Nice serve over. Jess Bohoski with the kill. That was out considered, but to me it looked on the line. But then again, I have really poor vision and I'm not wearing my glasses right now. Number 7 is up for the serve. Hit by Morgan. Pass up. Tapped over by Hannah Clark. Made a good call. Made a good call. Out. Hit out by Morgan. And it seems that Valley has a, if I can do math right, 7-point lead. It's 18-11 and Heidi Clark is up for the serve. Nice power serve. Brought up by Morgan's defensive specialist. Shanked by Electra, though, which is a shame, but the score is only 18-12, so Valley's still up for the lead, and Morgan to serve, number 4. Hannah Clark off for the set, Heidi for the hit. Was in. Morgan tried to convince us it's out, which maybe they thought from their perspective it was, but the line judge seemed to call it in. So Valley got the point, and the score is 19-12, so they're leading by 6 points if I could do the math correctly, or maybe not. Wow, I really need to learn math. Hannah Clark serves it out. There we go. I swear, I'm good at math. 19-13. Now they are 6 points ahead. Excuse my last math error. Haven't taken math for a year. Tapped over by Jess Boholski. Tapped over again by Jess Boholski. Killed by Jess Boholski. Shanked by Morgan. There's no way they would be able to return that. And the score is 20-13 now. A 7-point lead. And honestly, I did take calculus. I want to defend my maths. I want to defend my math skills. I did take calculus, so yeah, I can't count a score. but that was out. So 20-14 is the score, and Valley's still up for the lead. 6 points. I did the math correctly that time. Number 5 is up for the serve. Emily Hutchinson for the hit. Morgan trying. Oh! It was hit straight down to the ground by accident by Hannah Clark, and now the score is 20-15, and Valley is up by 5. Morgan is slowly inching up. We're going to see how this goes. Pass, nice up by Maddie Just. Killed by Maddie Just. That was in, but it looks like the line judge was a little confused. But I used to do line calls when I was on JV, and I was so nervous that I was going to make the wrong call, and all the parents would get mad at me. But they never did, so that was fine. Set up, and almost killed, but out by Alex. Sadly out. That would have been a nice kill if it was in, but just edge of the line. So number 10 is up for the serve on Morgan. The score is 21-16, and Valley's up by 5 points. Electra. Valley is up by 4 points, and it's 21-17, and number 10 is up for the serve. We're going to see how this goes. Alex passing it up, defensive special. Jess killing it. Morgan. Alex almost bringing the ball off the ground, but that was so close. Nice to get on the floor, but it's 21-18, and Valley's up by 3 points. Morgan is really fighting hard for this. Nice kill by Maddie. Touched by Morgan, so basically shanked, but the score is 22-18, and Valley's up by 4 points. They only have 2 till game point and 3 till the game is over. So we're going to see how well Valley plays this out. Electra's up for the serve, and the score is 22-18. Shanked by Morgan's number 4. Valley is now up 23-18 by 5 points, and Valley really wants to win this, and Morgan is definitely fighting. The timeout now. Seems like Morgan really is trying to what is the word? Alter their strategy. And Valley's just, Coach Scott's probably saying, keep it up. Nice placement. Valley's doing a great job. Morgan's doing a great job too. It's a very intense game. Their defensive side of things for Morgan is suffering the past 2 games. The first game it was very good, but Valley really stepped up their serves and have been stepping up their serves. So we're going to see how this plays out. I feel like you guys are learning a lot about me and how I'm terrible at math. All right. Electra is up for the serve. Morgan shanks the ball under the net, and the score is 24-18, game point to Valley. We're going to see if Electra can carry us the win. Another 2 if Morgan wins. Set up by Hannah Clark. Sadly dropped to the floor and into the net by Hannah. 24-19 is the score. They're up by 5 points, I think. Killed by Maddie. And that's Valley's game point. Maddie Justin for the kill, and they're doing a great job. All right. Well, I sadly cannot stay for the last 2 games, so I'm going to say goodbye now. This is Helen Porter signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching. I'm just not going to be here, but keep watching. So goodbye.